Sauce is not sauce, Gardner.
No?
Juju's not juju.
What about Kool-Aid McKinstry?
Cody wants to beat Bob Barker's ass.
It was a favorite non-athlete to be in a home run derby.
Okay.
Who did Joey take?
No.
It was Stephen Hawking.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Boys.
We're live.
My friend.
We are live in person.
I'm staring at you.
And looking
I'm staring at both.
deep into your eyes,
At both of
into
you.
your souls.
Right
God,
now.
it is juicy.
Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good juice.
A good squeezy,
Guys, welcome to the Juice Boys Show. Three brothers-in-law. So freaking stupid. We started a
Very
podcast,
stupid.
our second annual Christmas episode.
This is nuts.
I can't believe it. So stupid. We didn't stop after 73 episodes.
No.
Way to
No.
go, boys.
No,
That's
we're still here.
Consistency over
We are
time.
still here.
For those
That's how you carve
following,
the
for all the
Grand
juice
Canyon.
junkies that
I
followed
just-
last year, we were in a basement when
Yeah.
we recorded our first live episode.
Yeah.
This year, we're in a different basement, and we're still together.
We are consistently underground.
Yes.
We were in in-laws basement.
Yes.
And now we are
Yeah.
in Juice Boy basement.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're in the
We're
turds
third
basement.
turd.
The turds
basement.
beautiful
This is where the
basement.
turds go.
That's right,
Yeah.
guys. So welcome, guys.
Good
Whenever you're
insulation.
listening, however you're listening,
Yeah.
thank you so much. We appreciate Juice
Thanks,
Junkies.
everybody.
We gained 200 followers on the
Cheers
Instagram
to the
page
new
in
year.
2 weeks.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So 12 days of This Is Sports Center commercials. Thanks for
We're
following.
over 600 now? Oh, my
Oh.
Lord. Oh, my
Be a
Lord.
friend, tell
Makes
a
me
friend.
very happy.
Shows drop every Friday. Be sure to follow on Instagram, YouTube, Tickety Talk. All the fun piece of sports content. Oh, Merry Christmas, guys. We all got our drinks.
Oh,
we
we
haven't
do.
been three dudes in a room
We
since
do.
1 year ago. We've been great at 2/3 being together. Cheers.
Now here we are.
So,
Cheers,
Joe,
boys.
what are we drinking
Yeah, what do I-
today?
Friends,
Yeah.
I made it so McCoy can't not drink. All right, so I made us a drink so I know
Okay.
that he has one in his hand. And listener, we have a bottle right next to us. Listen,
Hey.
it's right here.
Okay.
We have a bottle right
prepared.
next to us, so McCoy doesn't have to leave to get the dog shit apple brandy. Like it doesn't. That doesn't help.
There was a speck left. I drove that shit 9
that's
hours in a
dude.
truck.
Oh God!
Lord.
Now it's all. I know that Professor Pulp is the master of
Am I?
simple syrups, and so
Okay.
I made my own.
Oh,
And I made a Christmas simple syrup
okay.
with some allspice, some
Okay.
cloves,
Mhm.
some orange
Okay.
juice,
Yep.
and a lot of sugar, and some water. And then I put it in with this bullet with some good bitters.
Okay.
And we are drinking
Oh.
a delicious Christmas old fashioned. Merry
It
Christmas,
is
my
tasty.
friends.
Christmas,
Merry
my
It is tasty.
friends.
Cheers, boys.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing like a
Yeah.
Christmas episode that comes out after Christmas. Am I right?
It's fine.
Well, this
We're
is-
recording on
this is
Christmas.
Christmas
The Juice
Day.
Junkies know
Yeah.
to be patient. We'll get to
this is
releasing
Christmas.
eventually.
We are
Guys,
here.
this is officially our New Year's episode, our second holiday season. Juice Junkies, we appreciate you contributing, being a part of this year. This is the biggest year of growth ever.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
also
we
our
only had one,
first
but
full
yeah.
calendar year.
That is the biggest
Ever.
growth.
It's- yeah. So it's not a lie.
I mean, we've only had one, but this is
Yeah.
the best year of growth we've had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Cheers to next year, boys.
Hey, let's do
So
it.
if we can get to 1,200,
Oh, let's do it, guys. We have a
Fellas, but can we also talk about the fact that during the entire month of December, my theme has been fancy glassware for my drinks.
Oh, that's right.
Just to bring it all the way home and let you know, I've been playing the long game for the last 4 months.
Yes.
Juice Junkies, I went out and bought these two morons, actually the three of us morons,
Yeah.
custom made Juice Boys show,
Etched in glass.
etched glassware with our names on
printed.
them. They're,
No,
they're
it's
printed.
etched.
It's
Beautiful.
etched.
Yeah. Mine says Sultan of Sift. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Well, I have the third
Yeah.
turd.
You're the third turn. We
And of course, mine's the,
How are you?
Pelletier.
How are you? How are you?
The 2025 resolution will be a better nickname. Chris,
Okay.
for the best. One of the last year, for those that didn't know, we were in another basement, like we said.
Mhm.
Chad Henney
Yeah.
made a special guest appearance.
My boy.
And Rex
My boy,
Perkins.
Sexy Rexy.
Made a
Sexy
special
Rexy.
Go look. It's on YouTube.
Wished us a
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's on all of our social medias. That was last year's Christmas gift. This is this year's Christmas gift. Next
love it.
year, I'm taking the year off. Why don't you all do some
Yeah,
heavy
we need
lifting?
to pick it up.
For God's
Yeah.
sake.
Also, Chris got me a brick 2 years ago.
yeah,
And
sure
so I
did.
moved it from Colorado to Kansas City.
Yeah.
from Kansas City back to Colorado.
Yeah.
That brick is still
That
doing
brick
just
is
fine,
the
guys.
foundation of our
Of this
relationship.
show.
You know, of our
Of this
show.
show.
This is, yeah, like you have that brick.
That's it.
Soon we'll
Yes.
have several.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's hop into it. We got a sports docket, a lot of Christmas holiday sports going on. We got Squeezies.
We
Second
do.
annual
Yeah,
Squeezies.
boys.
Oh,
Let's go, boys.
We're going to jump into the worst takes by everyone this year and trash them. We got our CFP NFL picks at the end. All right, guys, let's jump into CFP outcomes. A lot of fucking blowouts.
What
Just
just
a complete
happened?
waste of time.
What just happened?
Who wants
Complete
to
waste
take
of
it?
time?
Yes, I've been right about this the whole time.
No, you have not.
God. Oh my
Dude,
God.
60% of all CFP games since its founding have been double-digit wins. This is nothing new.
Just
this is what
blowouts.
this-
It's a waste of space.
No, it's not.
12 seed? Oh,
I
my.
was so
No,
pissed.
even when it was 4 teams, this was still going on. When it was just Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, and Clemson were getting in every single year.
Yeah.
There were still blowout losses because guess what? That's college football,
Yeah.
baby.
So what are we wasting our time on? Joey's
No,
rubbing his
it's-
face.
You still gotta let it. You still gotta let them.
No,
play
there's
the
going to be
game.
no upsets ever in the history of CFP. Only 0 upsets.
Oh my
You know,
god.
I might have more to say about this later.
Oh.
This is not what college football wanted. Like this is not.
No, not at
this
all.
is not what we were hoping.
Indiana
for.
was supposed to be
Boys.
it.
I mean, this is not what we were hoping for. We needed one. We needed just one
Even close game.
one
Boys,
close
this
game,
was-
one underdog to win, but even one.
Oh
close
come
game.
on.
And
Where's your
it
heart?
was just no. My heart is in it.
We've
I
had the
wanted
most
it.
chaotic
I wanted
season.
It so bad.
The most chaotic season all season for 20 years. And this was probably the most boring week of college football
we know
this entire season.
and that's not good.
But that's because Alabama wasn't in there. That's because Ole Miss wasn't in there. They were sitting on the sidelines, bitching and moaning, and as if they didn't lose to teams
That's
that they
true.
should have shellacked.
That's
like
true.
these teams earn the opportunity. No matter what, you get your way in the door, you get the shot. Sure, they dropped the ball, but you still got there.
They got
I
there,
love
but like the most competitive game was 12-5, which I thought was gonna be really cool. But it's Clemson. It's like Clemson's not a 12. You know, you're not gonna see this, and it's just they blew it.
Clemson wasn't a 12.
No.
They were a 12
They college football blew
the last
it.
several years.
They blew it, dude. I mean, it was just like we gotta hope that there's something in this next round, but I
Oh,
don't-
there's still plenty
I
of
don't-
chaos
I
left.
don't-
in
Walk us
bowl
through the
season.
matchups, Christopher.
I
Walk us
don't
through the
know.
matchups.
All right, boys. So this next round, we've got Texas facing off against Arizona State. We've got Ohio State getting their rematch against Oregon, which will
Which
be
they should have.
a crazy game.
Okay.
Penn State is going up against Boise State,
Yep.
and Notre Dame facing off against Georgia. I mean, the insane thing is, of 8 teams left, 3 of them are from the Big Ten. That's insane.
That is insane.
That's
but-
incredible.
but Penn State should never have freaking been. Though.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
keep
like
saying
they're not a good football team.
What? Not a good?
They're not.
all?
They're not. They're not. You know, it's like it's just their best player is their tight end, who is a fucking badass. I mean, you watch that dude Warren. He is something else. He's getting Rob Gronkowski comparisons, and he's like the same player. Which he's a lot shorter though. Gronk was a freaking monster. You're not gonna get there with the tight end being your best player. Like it's just.
By the way, like James Franklin, I think is in a prove it situation of
Really?
like, you've not ever won
Ever. Nothing.
under the spotlight. You have never done anything
Yeah.
once the pressure was actually on you. Like,
Okay,
here's
you
your
beat
opportunity.
SMU by 28. Okay. Now you got Boise, and I hope
They should blow them out, right?
That would
What's
be
the spread on that?
amazing.
runs all over them.
I don't think he will.
I
don't
hope he
think so.
freaking does. Now, like you
As
look
much
at
as I'd love
you,
to see
you
it.
look at the Heisman case. Travis Hunter won, but that might be we were just talking about like the least deserving Heismans. I think Ashton Genty is now the most deserving non-winner ever.
Probably.
I mean,
yeah, that's a good
I think
point.
it's pretty. Yeah.
That's a good point. I'd take that.
Ever.
That's a good-
like
that's a good
20
squeeze,
What
yeah.
was it, 2,600 yards this kid had? I mean, that was just
The only reason Boise State's
Unbelievable.
there is
they only lost to Oregon by what was it? 3 points earlier
Just
in the
close.
season. You know, so let's see what they can do. I think they're going to freaking stomp Penn State. You know, it's just like Penn State cannot.
Penn State's run
Obviously,
D
they
is like
can-
their crown jewel. though.
I
Like,
know.
That's the thing. It's
So
like,
let's see this kid. Let's see
it's
this.
going to be an insane matchup because you're right. Like,
Let's
it's
see
gonna
this
be
kid who said,
interesting.
I deserve the Heisman. Let's see him go out there and just stomp on Penn State's throats.
Are we still on the
That
same
would just
page,
be-
though? That Ryan Day
He's done.
win
No, he's
or
done.
natty or nothing, right?
No, I mean,
if he wins a natty, he has to.
started
You
off
keep
as-
saying
I'm
that.
still on it. I'm still
You
on
started off as fire him even if he wins the
Yeah,
natty.
I'm still on it. I'm still on it.
That still
Makes no sense.
Yeah. Like,
You
I
would
don't-
fire him.
I
He
don't-
wins. Hold on. He wins a ring. He walks into the office the next day, and you say, "Thanks,
Thanks
but
for
no
the
thanks."
ring.
That's what you're doing. That's your move.
You can't at that point. But
Well,
I
that's what
don't-
we're
but-
saying,
I know,
but
but
you
I don't
said-
want him. I don't want him
Really?
anymore. I don't want him anymore.
Why? He's lost
my
what,
God.
4 games?
No, it's
I mean, thank God it's not up to
the
you.
Point.
Like-
It's not the point.
What, Michigan, Ohio State hate each
and
other for-
Georgia, Mike and Georgia, who is now Mike and Windsor, please back me up on this. It doesn't freaking matter.
I can hear him shaking his head from here.
Yeah.
You have
He's
to.
just down the street.
He's just down the street.
Yeah.
We got to get him here. Like, you can't lose to Michigan, and especially this year with that dog shit Michigan team. You can't
At home.
do it at home. Like, my soul is crushed. I've got Ohio State and Georgia in my 2 brackets, and both of them, it's going to come down to Ohio State versus Georgia. It's just
So he's going to win, and you're not going to be happy next year if he's back?
Except Georgia just
not.
lost their starting quarterback.
It doesn't matter. Carson Beck is a meth head. You know, they don't need that
Hey,
tweaker.
meth
You know,
heads
they
get
don't-
a
they don't-
shitload done. This country is built on the back
Of cocaine.
meth heads
And meth
and
heads.
accomplished.
Hey, history will show that JFK was prescribed to meth
Yes,
during the
86
Cuban Missile
Mets?
Crisis.
Come on, dude.
He was negotiating with Khrushchev high on meth.
Imagine what Carson Beck could do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, he's gross. He's gross, and they're better off without him. Just run the ball, play that defense. Georgia's Georgia. You know, it's gonna happen.
Kirby, he'll figure it out.
It's gonna happen.
He'll figure it out.
You know, but no, if Ohio, I really don't know until it happens. We'll talk again when I hope I'm saying when Ohio State wins the national championship. We'll talk again, but
We
right
should
now,
because we've given you 4 weeks to figure out
but
your
right
opinion
now,
on the
right,
situation.
right now, it's not going to change. It's not going to
You'd
change.
be
Like,
mad
I'm
if he
just-
won a national championship and if he came back.
I don't want him back. I don't want him back. I don't. You know, it's just like I just don't. Like,
That
it's,
is spoken like such a true spoiled fan.
Yeah.
I found a way to be disappointed with winning a national championship.
yeah, I don't
asshole.
want him. I
Like
don't
to,
want him.
to be morose about
know what, Chris?
this.
I don't
to,
think he's
to
from-
still rain on my own actual literal parade.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think he's from Ohio.
I'm not.
I think he's all top.
I'm not from Ohio.
I think he
No.
likes him out of no reason.
No, we've talked about the reasons. We talked about the reasons.
I don't think we had,
don't think we
but
have.
I don't care to know.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah,
Joe.
there are reasons for
Let's hit the NFL, shall we, guys? Who has the more awkward quarterback situation? There's a lot of weird ones as we wrap up the season. We'll hit the playoffs in a second. The Jets with Rodgers. What do you do with that? That's a big situation.
Jesus
The
Christ.
49ers, Brock Purdy. Do you pay him $60 million or does he take a Baker contract? The Vikings, you got to pay Sam Darnold at this point, right?
I mean,
or you have McCarthy.
I don't
think you
know
do.
what you do.
And then the Falcons, you got Penix, and
Michael Penix.
Kirk Cousins, who's
Yeah,
all of a
Penix.
sudden thinking about retirement. Who has the most awkward situation? They got to figure out.
Is Cousins' contract guaranteed? Because I know
Yeah.
He's
his
got a
one,
big
90 million
guarantee.
I know his
guaranteed.
one in Minnesota was
was.
fully guaranteed. So
What's more awkward?
are they literally guaranteed $100 million for him?
Probably.
And they're going to pay Penis. Like they're going to play Penis, and they're going to pay him.
Okay, so of the 180 million, 100 million
Is guaranteed
of that is
for
guaranteed
16.
Oh God!
For a man coming back from
Achilles.
a torn Achilles.
Who's 36?
Such an old guy.
So who has the most
What are you
awkward
doing?
quarterback situation? Let's wrap up the year.
I tore my Achilles at 36. Remember that last year?
What have you not torn?
Yeah, I tore my
Joey,
Achilles.
You've pulled,
I
you've
was-
torn.
no,
Joey,
no,
you
yeah.
are held together by duct tape and hope.
Yeah.
No, and
And whiskey.
Irish. And
Oh.
Irish. Yeah, I'm just gonna-
Gumption.
No.
He's got gumption
When I was in
running
the
through
fire
his
department, they
veins.
said I was like the canary that you put down the shaft.
Yeah.
The canary in the coal
You
mine.
just come back up. Most of them are dead. I've been. I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking the Jets.
Yeah, but they
because
can cut him
you
and
know
go clean.
Nobody.
You know who's going to be their starting quarterback
Who?
next year?
Shador?
Aaron fucking Rodgers.
You think he's coming back?
Oh, there's no way that he is not. There is no way at this point.
That would be amazing. That would be delicious.
I just like
delicious.
Every time I hear about the Jets, I just come back to this one clip. This one clip, my friends. Back in my God, was it 2010? They were on Hard Knocks. And this one clip will forever summarize the Jets to me. All right. Yeah.
Let's make sure we play like the New York Jets and not some slack team. That's what I want to see tomorrow. Do we understand what the I want to see tomorrow? Let's go to eat a damn snack.
Let's go eat a goddamn snack.
Oh my God.
Do you think that was the end of it? That was the demise?
Rex Ryan.
That was it, dude. It's just, that was it. Just like, come on, let's play by the Jets. Let's play like we should be. Let's go get a goddamn snack.
Rex Ryan. Oh my God. Do I want to make a
quote
big
machine.
guy joke or a teeth joke right now? I can't decide.
You know he has a tattoo of his wife wearing a Mark Sanchez jersey, like on her leg.
Why do you know that?
Why would I not know that? Like, why would
Joey
I not?
knows the weirdest.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. He's got his
Did Mark
wife-
Sanchez tell you this personally?
No, I just know things, and it's weird. Like,
know
I'm
that?
like Tyrion. I drink and I know things. You know, it's just,
First you're
Game
the
of Thrones.
canary in a coal mine.
Yeah,
now
no,
you're
no,
Tyrion
I'm
Lannister.
So
Tyrion.
Joey's taking the Jets quarterback situation, which theoretically in that situation is not a situation.
It's forever bad.
It's a disaster.
It is forever.
I mean, they've got no
bad.
one in the wings.
Like the point of me playing that is just like, why don't we play like New York Jets football? What is the standard?
They have no standard. They haven't had a standard since the 70s.
We are playing New York Jets football. Let's get a goddamn snack.
Yeah, seriously.
Dude.
Oh my
Chris,
God.
most awkward situation. Take the Jets.
What a disaster. No, I'm going to go ahead and take a flyer, but what seems like the obvious thing, the Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
What are you even going to do?
that's a big contract
Deshaun Watson has done absolutely nothing whatsoever
for a
with
lot of money.
any of the starts that he's taken, and now all of a sudden I've seen a little bit floated out there of Falcons are about to cut Kirk Cousins.
What?
He's their
They're gonna
bailout.
eat it. They're gonna eat that $100 million.
So they're about to cut him in order to take a lower dead cap
What?
due to cutting him early. And now all of a sudden, Kirk Cousins has $100 million guaranteed. He can go do what Russell Wilson is doing at the Steelers right now, but do so at the Browns. Now all of a sudden, the Browns are choosing between somebody that they are grossly overpaying to the point of being a complete and utter joke of a franchise, or a 40-year-old man with a busted Achilles who might have a little bit left to squeeze out of his
Who's also
Such a
one
Browns move. That is
He's
such a
broken
Browns move.
body.
a Band-Aid over a Band-Aid?
Yeah,
Oh
such
my
a Browns.
Kirk Cousins, fun fact, is won one playoff game.
Yeah.
And he's made, what did we
That's
say,
it?
$300
He's
million?
won
$300 million.
One
All-time
playoff
fleece
game.
job.
Was that as a
Commander.
One Viking. It was
Redskin?
the Stephon Diggs
No,
miracle.
No, that was Case Keenum. That's what got Case
Yeah,
Keenum the
that's what
job in
brought
Denver.
Keenum. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was that one above average season with Washington.
Washington. He was a
where just
Redskin.
shocked
Yeah.
the world, and then
You
was
like that? You like that?
and then right
Yeah.
afterwards was like, oh yeah, shit, my bad, guys.
Guys.
I am Kirk Cousins.
Oh
I'm
my
going to go
God.
back to being.
Know what's
Kirk
about
Cousins
Brock
from
Purdy?
here
He's
on
just
out.
getting all the shit. I want to point out one thing before we move on to Brock Purdy because we got to talk about that. But the craziest thing of why I say that Aaron Rodgers is coming back, this is the best statistical season the Jets have ever had. Isn't that
Except for the win-loss record,
no,
right?
no, by stats.
By quarterback, right?
By stats. Rodgers
lost is a stat.
has got 3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 8 picks. That is the best season a Jets quarterback has ever had. Ever had.
Jets legend Aaron Rodgers
That's technically,
working
That's what
on
they're known as. Like, he was the best they ever had.
that's a jersey
working on
retirement.
what could be upwards of a 5-win season, and he's 6 even.
He's five.
God,
He's
boys.
4-11. 4-11.
And he might
right
get his
now.
jersey retired as the
Dude,
greatest
like the
Jets
greatest quarterback they've ever had. Like, it's just like so. I mean,
Retire that flag that he
Oh
ran
my
out with
gosh.
last year too.
so they still have Devontae contract. You know,
Garrett
so,
Wilson, will he want to be traded? Will he not?
Oh, he'll want to be traded. He'll want to be.
Let's hit on Brock Purdy
Let's
real
get a
quick.
goddamn snack.
Brock,
Let's get a goddamn snack, boys.
do you give Brock Purdy? He's going to want max, so that means 60 mil.
Yeah.
He is the best out of the huddle quarterback. He's not going to improvise. He's not
he's
going to
the
make magic.
quintessential system
He is the
quarterback.
coach is going to call a play and he's going to execute that. But if you go 60 mil, you don't hold on to the weapons. So do you put the chips on the table for Brock Purdy?
I think
Or-
Brock Purdy is smart enough to know, like, you've got this opportunity at one single team. Find another franchise.
If he's
that would
smart,
even,
if he's smart, he knows.
I think
that.
he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's gonna go, all right, like, clearly I want to be paid. I want to know that I'm being taken care of.
Yep.
But like, I recognize that I am second string.
So you take the Baker.
everywhere else.
Yeah, you take the Baker contract, the $40 million contract.
Yeah, I think you go and
That's still ridiculous. That's still so much money.
Not for a quarterback.
No, we say this.
That's Daniel Jones money.
fair point. Fair
guys, we
point.
say
You're right.
this,
Yeah,
and,
not
like,
for a
we're-
quarterback, but it's the right call.
We're talking about it like, yes, he is, and no one can argue. Of course, he is a product quarterback. You know, it's just like he is in this system. He's a system quarterback. However, his career stats: 61 touchdowns to 25 picks.
That's fine.
Yeah,
But they're eliminated from the playoffs.
Really good. He has 9,000 yards in 2.5 seasons. 2.5
he is
seasons.
in a great system that is setting him up like it's
But
a
look
great.
at what he does.
No, I'm not saying that he's not contributing to that.
No.
I'm saying that it works perfectly. That he is exactly the right quarterback for that system.
Yeah.
I'm saying you go and drag and drop him
To the
in
Giants.
31 other.
If he's leading a
franchises.
franchise, yeah.
Malik Neighbors. I mean, it's like, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, drag and drop him in 31 other franchises. He's not going to do nearly that much. Like, it is a perfect situation for him, and he's also the guy for that system. Like, come to the negotiating table having a little bit of awareness that,
That's
like,
true.
you lucked into
A great
being
situation.
catapulted out of being Mr. Irrelevant into being an NFL starter
Dude,
who
it's
is
so sick
now
that he's Mr. Irrelevant, though. That's so
seriously
cool.
like
Yeah.
even if you are talking about 40 million, 45 million, you were otherwise looking at like buying out.
500,000.
Buying out, you'd be a practice squad guy had you not gotten that look
True,
because
yeah.
nobody is expecting Mr. Irrelevant to
Third
do
string,
anything,
maybe. Like, get on a roster, yeah.
but maybe earn a roster your first couple of years, and then can you go and execute like a scout team for somebody,
Dude,
and like that's your
qualified-
trajectory.
By qualified quarterbacks, he has the lowest interception percentage ever.
Yeah, but also think about
his
his check.
the playoffs.
His check down
ever.
Charlie is Christian McCaffrey, guys.
Not anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But and this was the year.
Yeah.
For this is a bad year for him because they're eliminated for the playoffs. Debo is hurt. Ayuk out for the year. McCaffrey out. He was not the guy to carry the team.
Worth it?
Not anymore.
No.
This was the year.
Oh,
Debo
I
got
got
exposed this year. He was not good.
Is he worth it?
But all the injury,
Man.
Patrick Mahomes rises to the occasion.
Oh my God.
Brock Purdy
Now,
does not.
as much
It's
as
the
I
same
hate
situation,
it, Chris,
though.
as much as I hate it, we
Cody's
have to
right.
eat it for a second here. It is
Don't
absolute
say we.
bullshit.
I don't have to do a damn thing. What do you mean we? You can eat as you see fit. I will double down on whatever
I
you're about
have
to go
to.
with.
I have to, as a real sports fan. I got to eat it. I got to eat it here. And
Talk
this
shit about
is-
McCoy.
This is absolute bullshit. We're sitting here today. The Chiefs are 15-1.
Oh, it's
that
beautiful.
is just
That
is
leads us in, yep.
just absolute bullshit. But you got to eat it as like I saw this.
I do not.
I've seen it. I lived
They're
it.
clocking in, dude.
I lived
Clocking
it.
in.
You know, this was the same team that I saw with the Patriots when they won 23, 24 in a row. It's like you just can't beat them. You just can't
They're
beat
just bored half the time. Chris
No,
Jones was
and
hurt
now-
today, Christmas
Yeah.
Day.
And now you got
Still got 5 sacks.
now you got Hollywood Brown, and and I had to remember what his name was. I was sitting next to Chris today because they're highlighting him on screen as Hollywood, you know. And I was like, what? How did this guy get more famous by being hurt?
Yeah. Shout out to my brother who said, no, legally it's Hollywood. I'm like,
It
the
is
mother
now?
did not. No, it's not
Oh, okay.
legally at all Hollywood.
Yeah.
Sauce is not sauce, Gardner.
It's not?
Juju's not juju.
What about Kool-Aid McKinstry?
Let's look up Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Wasn't there
That
was
might
another
be
one?
his name.
Poop Johnson?
Poop. Yeah.
Johnson.
That was like episode 12. That
Poop.
poop.
General
Yeah.
Booty?
No, that's his real name. General Booty is real.
Okay, there's one. There's one. We
There's
got
one.
That's his real name.
God-given name.
General Booty.
Guys,
Yeah.
Chiefs clinched the 1 seed, so they play the Broncos. Useless game for the Chiefs. Super Bowl for the
Well,
Broncos.
We fucking hope. We hope.
No, it's over.
If the
Chiefs have
Bron-
clinched
the Chiefs did.
Yeah.
The Broncos haven't
It's
done
the Super
shit
Bowl
yet.
for the Chiefs or for the Broncos.
I was at the. All right, so boots on the ground. All right,
Okay.
Juice Boys on the ground. I was there against the Colts. The Broncos-Colts game when the Broncos were getting their dicks kicked in that first half.
Thanks, Jonathan.
And then Jonathan
Seriously.
Taylor drops the fucking ball, and that changed the entire trajectory of the game. They came out in the second half of the game against the Chargers like they did the first half of the fucking Colts.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
This is
They just got their ass kicked by the Chargers.
That's what I'm saying. They came out in the second half like they did the first half against the fucking Colts. And
not
it's just
it.
like this team cannot put 4 fucking quarters together. I'm terrified. Like Juice Junkies, this is going to come out the day that they're playing the Bengals. They have to win.
That's a big game.
They have to.
That is so
They have
big.
to win one of the Bengals or Chiefs. And I've said it the whole year. I wanted to come down to the Chiefs, but now the Chiefs have the 1 seed. They're probably going to fucking play Carson Wentz. You know, they're not going to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Tyreek.
Yeah, I think you'd go because they got the bye. So you'd go that
Tyreek's been gone
first
for
half
years.
as like you play the first half, stay tight.
But I want to beat them for real.
You could do whatever you want.
So let's go Broncos. Just get us in the playoffs. So that game is bullshit for both, but I don't think the Broncos are going to win this week. I think the Bengals are going to beat
Bengals
them.
are hot.
Bengals are
And it's gonna-
suddenly
and it's going
so
to come
hot.
down to beating the Chiefs in
I choose to
Mile High,
believe.
and I hope they play their starters the whole time. I don't want to bullshit back way into the playoffs, but God,
Also,
damn.
Houston Texans ain't it.
They suck.
We just
They
watched a
bad.
2-point
They suck. Their only points was a safety.
A safety
Oh my
that
God.
Derrick Henry gave them.
They
Derrick
suck.
Henry ran backwards to get back into the end zone.
I will never understand Derrick Henry in a shotgun formation.
In a shotgun
what
formation
is
don't
he
make sense.
doing? What are you doing? Like, it makes no
Let
sense.
him have a head of steam. Let
Derrick
him
Henry's
just hit that
only,
line.
only out of under center.
Who do you
know,
feel
it's just
less
like-
confident about, the Steelers after this week or the Houston Texans after this week?
Oh, dude,
They were both.
The Texans are done. The Texans
Texans are toast, man.
Steelers, the Steelers didn't have it either.
Yeah.
Russ ain't it.
Yeah, but the Steelers, the Texans have a home game, and they're going to get stomped. Like they're
By the
bad.
Ravens or
They're
Steelers.
bad. You know, so whoever gets in that bracket lineup has got to be just ecstatic. You
Yeah,
know,
but
as
like
soon as you see
we knew
that,
Russ
yeah.
isn't it. Like we've seen that the last couple of years. Like we started off saying like
But they
Mike
have
Tomlin.
5-6 sacks today.
Yeah, Mike
Oh
Tomlin
my
just
God.
wants somebody who's going to go in and not cost them the game so that his defense can go win it for them. Today, Russell Wilson cost them the game.
He did.
Like he was a
terrible.
statue in the pocket.
He was terrible.
Like the amount of those sacks that were just due to
They were
he
covered
just stood
sacks.
there.
They were covered sacks.
Sure, they're cover stacks, but you have to move.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody
No,
says,
yeah.
let Russ cook, get him outside
Go
the
cook.
pocket, go cook, go cook. Like, what
do
the hell were
something.
you doing today? He just sat there and just got tackled by the ankles every time he dropped back. It was
That's
like,
true.
Cook, get outside. It was a horrible.
So bad.
Also, we got to give a shout out to Chris.
Yeah?
Sophomore slump.
I did call it
CJ
before the
Stroud.
game-
He
or
called it
before
before
the
the
season.
season.
Yeah.
Me and Joey were high on the horse.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud.
I
and
named
Chris had it.
my fantasy team the Stroud Boys.
Congratulations.
Chris was on it, dude. What did you see? What was
Yeah.
the reason for your?
The NFL is tough, boys. Like
They
you come
get
in as a
some film.
quarterback, you throw big punches, and then eventually the teams start to slowly get more tape on you and start to put together defensive approaches that are better educated and better suited against your weak points. And CJ Stroud was one of those guys who like came in and it was
Guns hot.
hopefully he's pretty good. Like there's hope, there's reason to expect him to be decent, but not so certain. Like those tend to be the quarterbacks who, when they wind up showing flashes, eventually they wind up taking a step back.
I'm devastated. I thought he was the deal. I really did.
I mean, he's still.
No, but that's the thing. I don't.
It's not
doubt that He
over,
still
yeah.
can be like he took a step backward this season, but like he's also had some excellent games. Like
He has
like,
no
this is-
O line at all.
This is a theoretical.
I still think that he's got plenty of capability
Gotta block for
long
him.
term in the NFL.
This is a theoretical, and I hope it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Joe Burrow wins out this season to make the playoffs. Is he the MVP?
No.
No.
Oh, dude,
He can't lose 8 games, and
he is putting up ridiculous.
so
stats.
good that he lost 8 games for sure.
It's not his fault they lost 8 games.
He was not the
I mean, no, I know, but
contributing
like
factor
you
on most
still
of his
lost.
losses.
I don't know.
If they make the playoffs with that defense, with Jamar Chase, win the Triple Crown with
Higgins,
him,
yeah.
like, oh, dude, we got to be looking. We'll come back in 2 weeks. I hope the Broncos win. Oh, the Broncos are in.
That might be the biggest game of the weekend. Also, guys, it's Christmas.
It is.
The NBA clock's in. Did anyone know
No.
the NBA was on today?
No.
I did. We were gambling on it.
Oh, that's right.
Let's go, boys.
I don't care.
Hey.
I gambled on the 8th game of the day. That
I did not care until an hour and a half ago until the Nuggets are on, and I still don't care because I don't
Guys,
even know the score.
NBA's in trouble.
Bad.
We talked about it last week, but the NFL has come in and said if we can take Wednesday and Tuesday are the 2 days the NFL had to finagle.
Yeah.
They figured out Wednesday, pissed a lot of people, of the players off, but they did it. So now they can theoretically whatever Christmas Day is, except for maybe Tuesday, but you can do Tuesday. NBA's in trouble.
The Chiefs this year are the first team since the 1927 New York Yankees, who was also a football team back in that time, to play in 6 days of the week.
That's right.
Yeah, they played in 6 days of the week
Yeah.
this year.
Also, fuck
And
the NFL.
so-
They tried to give the Chiefs 3 games in 10 days.
Oh, no.
The Chiefs just won 3.
Do not
boy.
try to put this on
No,
the NFL.
Nobody has
The NFL
suffered more than the
No.
Chiefs. Oh,
No.
my
Can I have a
God.
breath?
No,
Damn
you
it.
cannot.
no,
You're not supposed to win 3 in a row, so we're going to try to fuck you at the end.
Oh,
3
Jesus.
games.
Oh, yes.
You know what they
Nobody-
did?
Lord.
Nobody has been more unfairly treated by the NFL than the little Chiefs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just a little team that could.
I thought that was a valid argument.
Were you literally trying to put that on us right now? Like
They played 3 games in 10 days. They just won all 3.
Then the Ravens didn't.
That
and
was the
Steelers
gauntlet.
didn't? You know, oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
You know what? Let's take a music break. We got some squeezes to get to.
Already?
Ready? On 3.
God.
Harmonize. 1, 2, 3.
Music break.
Chris is the bass. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Juice Boys Show in person. One
We are
time
here.
a year.
We are here.
We find someone's basement.
Just
It is
And we
yours.
do it. It's my
It's yours
basement.
this
bring
time.
me a
Yeah.
basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are the best trio at 2/3 being together throughout the
Except
whole
for Christmas.
calendar year.
That's it.
Once
That's
a
all we
year.
got.
Once a
Christmas,
year,
we
we're
get together.
Yeah.
We love all the Juice Junkies. Thanks for following. Thanks for following this whole year. Be a friend, tell a friend. Guys, we got Moron Mountain, Squeeze of the Week. We added Moron Mountain in 2024.
Yeah.
That
we did.
is.
Lovely
We did.
addition. Chris is on the list. Joey's on the list.
Yeah.
Fellas, I've just got a bone to pick. All right.
Squeeze? Moron.
Squeeze. Yeah, I get
Oh, hold on. Squeeze of the Week for all our new listeners. Squeeze of the Week, our most outlandish takes.
Sports.
all over
This
the place.
really isn't even like outlandish. It's kind of just me whining.
Oh,
Okay.
But I've got an issue with the Valero Alamo Bowl.
What?
Fellas,
With,
as far as I'm,
wait, who's
as
playing?
far as
BYU
I'm
and CU?
concerned,
Yeah.
bowl season is for the most insane matchups that can be assembled.
Yes. Yes.
Like teams that would otherwise never play one another.
Nope.
That are from like wildly different conferences or different areas of the country, or for whatever reason, like don't see one another.
Yeah.
And the Alamo Bowl decided to just schedule a Big 12 conference game.
It's the same
BYU.
teams.
BYU, Colorado, the most boring matchup. Like, yeah, we're just scheduling like, oh, BYU, Colorado, like you just get an extra conference game. Everybody else is going to a bowl.
Conference is so stupid.
It's so dumb. NCAA, I know you're listening.
Yeah.
If you have any power left whatsoever,
The entirety of the
like
NCAA?
all you need to do is put in a rule that no two teams from the same conference can go up against one another in a bowl that isn't in the CFP.
It's not hard. Like, it's not
That makes
hard.
too
So
much
boring.
sense.
I
It makes
just-
too
I-
much sense.
Like
Yeah.
if I were a Colorado fan, if I were a BYU fan, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I want to see my team in a situation that I otherwise never would, instead of like what could easily be on our schedule next season.
They blew it with, like scheduling this game. It should have been CU in Miami. That should have been.
That would have been
that
dope.
should have
Oh, that would have been.
That would have been.
I've been
And
in a radio
everybody
show.
wanted that. Everybody wanted that. Shador and Cam Ward. Everybody wanted it.
But then
now
that would still put BYU, Arizona State. Like it still just winds up You swap one for the other, it's still a Big 12 matchup.
No, but
and
you
I'm
can't.
still sitting
you can't
here
do a bowl
complaining
game.
about it.
You can't do a bowl game against a conference opponent. It's
I
stupid.
agree. It's the
ridiculous.
lamest thing. It's so lazy. It's so boring. Who cares?
Like you're looking at Dion, like Neon Dion, Flash. It's
Dion.
like BYU
Storming more.
in
Dudes.
San Antonio, Texas. It's like, come on, man, come on.
So lazy.
They blew it.
So
They blew
lazy.
it. They blew it. Yeah.
I guess
I
we
hate
can't
it.
disagree
I hate
with that.
everything about it. Super duper squeezy or anything. I just wanted to talk about it and
bullshit.
complain.
All right, McCoy.
Another
what
week.
Was the,
Another week of.
what was the new term that that your wife came up with that I was going to take?
Claim to shame.
So
The claim to shame.
we might be we might be starting a
This is our new segment called The Claim to Shame. Take it away.
There's no structure at all.
Juice
It just
Junkies.
sounds great.
Juice Junkies listeners. I'm going to be the inaugural claim to shame here,
Okay.
and I'm as much as this hurts me to say, McCoy was right.
Ow!
Oh, gross.
I'm taking
feel
it.
shame
I'm
for
taking
you.
it. I'm taking it.
Taking it, baby.
This first round of the CFP was just such an ungodly, colossal, disgusting
Waste of time.
all of
Let's
our time.
go.
All of our
I
time.
hate you for this.
All of our
smart.
time, and my big thing is that I love the 12-team playoff, but the way it was set up this year was just, it's wrong. It's disgusting. And Cody, God damn it, you're freaking right. And I hate to say
No,
it.
he's not.
Say it
And I'm
again,
eating
baby.
this
No,
crow.
not a
I'm eating this
chance.
crow, and I'm gonna have diarrhea and puke it up from eating a crow. You don't want to eat a crow, but
Don't eat a crow.
Wouldn't
Don't-
recommend it
you
at
don't,
least.
you don't want to
Generally.
eat a crow, but I'm going to eat this crow. And Boise and Arizona State should have never have been first round.
Obviously. Like, what are we talking
Should
about
have
here?
never have been first
What a
round.
waste of time.
And their idea of the conference champions getting the first round buys, this needs to be the one and done. Like we tried it,
Yeah, we failed it.
we failed. Like this.
Well,
is
one and done has
not
been
it.
going for a while.
No. The conference champions like getting the first round bye.
Yeah.
Like this is it. This is so bad, so bad.
But the best four teams,
the best
top four seeds,
the
right?
top
Boys.
four.
Chris
seeds.
disagrees?
Oh, I'm going to be disagreeing.
What?
Finish your thought.
I'm just saying. What are we calling it? The shame.
Claim to shame.
Claim to shame.
So I'm taking it. I'm owning it, boys.
Okay.
I'm the first one.
I
on the claim to
appreciate it.
How
shame.
reflective.
You're falling on a sword that you don't need to, though.
It was not good.
Let me tell you why.
Oh,
Yeah. It was not good. It was not a good first round, Chris. It was really, really bad. And it was really bad. It was
No,
good.
this is the thing is the CFP was created, what, 11 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. And knowing that it was an imperfect system, but better than the BCS and potentially splitting national championships between the AP and the coaches
Yeah,
poll.
yeah.
And so it was a step in the right direction. This is the next step in the right direction, because if you just make it 12 teams, top four get a first round bye,
They didn't
conference champions.
They didn't do it. that way.
Conference championships now all of a sudden mean nothing because I'm risking getting my guys banged up, potentially taking an L anyway, and dropping myself further down. There's no reason for me to take risk in conference championships versus instead, now all of a sudden teams get a doorway into the CFP if you go
Like Penn
and
State?
you throw
Yeah.
your full weight behind everything that you've got, just like Arizona State did.
Bo Scotabo is legit.
Yeah.
Like that kid is good.
All of a sudden,
But,
they
I mean,
find themselves with an opportunity just because they saw a
they still have an
window.
opportunity. They should have been a 12 seed. They
had it,
should have been a 12
but they
seed.
wouldn't have otherwise. And so they went and threw the biggest punch that they possibly had. And now all of a sudden, they get a first round bye. They get rest. They get to start planning. They get to start working out.
They're not going
Like,
to beat Texas.
They work their asses off.
It's not going to happen.
But they get an opportunity that they would never have otherwise had a year ago. They would have never have otherwise had 4 weeks ago. And so this is
still had
an
that
imperfect
chance in
system,
12,
sure,
but yeah.
but this incentivizes that, go out and win your conference championship, and you get rest that is so important this late in a season where your entire roster is at least dealing with a mild to moderate amount.
Oh, they got like
injury.
4 weeks off.
You literally think that Arizona State has a chance against Texas?
I think that they earned their opportunity.
No. Dude, I'll give you 21 points.
21 points?
Juice boy bet.
Yeah.
21 and a half.
Oh, the fish
We're
hook?
not going to have a push. We're not going to have a push.
Let's go 20 and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
You taking it?
Pussy, I gave you 20 and a half.
You started at 21.
You shake hands right now.
You're
This makes-
chasing
no.
me down for this.
All right, 20 and a half.
No, you just returned back to where you just were.
No, I said they would.
Call it 21 and a
No, I
half?
said they'll win by 21. I don't want 22. I want 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
nothing
good
happened.
luck.
Did nothing
Best
happen?
of luck. Yeah,
Nothing
nothing
happened.
happened.
Juice junkie.
Oh, that's it.
Anyway,
they
you
just
are
bailed.
stuck on the 21.
They bailed.
I'm saying that I like that they're trying something new. They came up with something that allowed 12 teams in versus 4. This is a better opportunity. And I like that they came up with something creative of now all of a sudden we found a way to actually incentivize going and winning your conference championships.
know, but
That
Boise-
means something.
This is the worst thing that could ever have happened, having Boise and Arizona State. I mean, my Lord. Like, this is like, my God. You cannot tell me that Boise and
Wait, so what was your
Arizona
squeeze?
State-
That Cody's the best and he's right? And that's all?
No.
No.
That was your squeeze.
No. I took what was
Your claim of shame
my
was
claim
Cody
of
was right.
shame is that I was wrong and that, yes, you were right.
That's in there right
You
there,
were right
guys.
about the current
Yes, the state of.
state of the CFP playoff. Because
I'm not that dumb. I'm dumb, but I'm not.
This was not a good
Debatable.
Not a good start for this.
Not a good start. This is not a good rollout.
I win.
And like I bet on every underdog, and besides Ohio State, because I can't do that, and I won on Ohio State, thank God. But
Yay.
but I bet on all the other ones, and no,
Joey,
it's just horrific.
if people
Horrific.
like the morons want to submit their squeeze of the week, our most outlandish takes, our Moron Mountain, our biggest stupidity
or
in
claim to
individuals,
shames.
or 2025, our claim to shame, where you eat
You gotta own it.
that sports crow.
You gotta own it.
You have a take and it
I
just
do like it.
It
I
just
like
slaps
it.
you in the butt. You got it wrong. You need to admit it. You need to be
just
honest.
own it.
How do they do so, Joe?
Well-
happy 2025.
Juice
name's
junkies,
Joe, right?
friends,
Who are you?
future people who have to eat crow and get sick when you eat crow. You can submit your most outlandish sports takes or Moron Mountain nominee
Or
by
claim to shame.
claim to shame or
we go.
claim to shame by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com. Send us a DM at Instagram at juiceboyshow with 2 S's. We have not said that in a long time, Chase.
It's back.
Like I thought he forgot. He's been doing well, but in case you forgot,
There you go.
Chase, 2 S's. But it has the pulp, that juicy, thick, viscous, stringy
What?
pulp. Yeah, all that. Then we'll read it on the show.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
Chris. Chris.
I'm sitting
I'm
next
sorry
to
today.
you,
I
but
know.
you instead said that to the wall.
Yeah, because I can't do it straight in the microphone.
Oh, okay.
I've learned. Who
Today's
sponsored today's show,
episode-
Chris? Who sponsored today's show?
Today's episode
Yeah.
of the Juice Boys show, this show,
This one.
Right now.
is brought to you by your 2024 New Year's resolution.
Oh,
Not 2025.
Fellas.
We're going last year.
This episode will be dropping on December 27th, meaning if you're listening to this podcast, the day it releases, you have 4 days left to complete your 2024 New Year's resolution
Wait, Joe, what was your 2024 resolution?
Oh.
Continue.
and make up for the
God,
previous
I don't know.
361 days of being an alcoholic failure to yourself and your loved ones. And with only 4 days left to complete your goals,
So close.
it's garbage time, boys.
Come on.
And desperate times call for desperate measures.
Come on.
Did you promise to lose 20 pounds?
No.
Time to cut off a leg.
Did you gain 21?
Did you
Probably.
promise to double your life savings? Well, you have several valid days left to rob a bank.
Did you spend more?
Let's go
And for
gambling.
those of you who promised to stop your problem drinking, well, it's too late for that. But it's not too late to get your loved ones hooked on heroin, allowing you to look better by comparison.
Hey, come on now.
your 2024 New Year's resolution. Just because you can't rewrite the past 361 days of failure doesn't mean you're too late to double down in a way that will surely land you in prison.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, my friend.
Chris, what was your resolution?
Talk more shit to McCoy, and I think I've crushed it.
You're right. That
you achieved.
That actually was.
You achieved.
Yeah.
You achieved a resolution. You're the first person ever. All right, guys.
Yeah, that was real. I forgot mine, but I remember his. Yeah.
Now we're in the big topic of the day. We've had a lot. We've had 52 of these son of bitches.
52, 73.
No, but this year. It's been a whole year.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how many
52 is in a week.
year.
All right, guys. The Squeezies, the annual Squeezies, are worst takes of the entire year, your Squeezes, your Moron Mountain nominations. We had a lot of fun doing this last year.
Yeah.
Looking back on our moron, our low IQ, our worst takes, our worst rants, worst thoughts. So Joey's got a list. I got a list.
Yeah.
We're going to compare notes.
I kept them.
We'll shit talk, and we'll name a winner at the end.
Unfortunately,
Stay tuned.
most of mine are mine.
Damn right they are. So the 2024 Squeezies are now in session.
Yeah.
Joe, read off your list first. Worst takes of the year.
Buddies. Most of, as I said, most of my worst takes are my own takes. I've got a gift for the gab, you can say, and then
That's true. That's true. We've known that.
It just pours out at some points. My number one was this episode last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
365 days ago, the Dodgers will not win the World Series.
Well, check your notes. The Dodgers won the World Series.
They sure found a way.
Also, Joe, a year ago,
Joey sending out the bad juju towards them.
Also, a year ago, you said the Chiefs were done. They won a Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
So, you're way wrong. Okay, keep it going. What else we got?
I was not good.
You done? Yeah. You fucked up.
It was not good.
No.
The next one was the Eagles' offensive line would win the gold as the USA rowing team.
That's a strong favorite. And then a week later,
was so bad. They're gigantic.
Oh, dude, they would power. They would power.
No.
Well, and then if you remember correctly, you tried to double down on that point by referencing how good of singers they were.
That's right.
Yeah, they really are.
And then,
Which is fair,
they really
but
are.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
They're really irrelevant.
And then
It's a nice thing to know.
They have great voices.
Yeah. And then the Doctor of Pulp ran the numbers and sent in what would it take, and you were way off.
They would probably sink.
Yeah.
They
Almost definitely would sink.
They would probably sink, but if they can get a boat that would hold them with that leg thrust, that power,
my gosh! All right, keep it going. What else we got? That was bad. That was bad.
I could survive a night in Oakland by myself.
With Rob Gronkowski and Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're living.
No, I just
Shout out to all our Oakland listeners, obviously.
No, you guys said I
Obviously.
would die. I know I would live. Like I would have.
What was the
great
top?
night.
That was
A great night.
what was that top?
The top was just going out to have a party.
It was you're
with
going and
somebody.
partying
Yeah.
with two famous guys.
That's right.
And where are you going?
We're going
Because I remember
Marshawn and Gronk in Oakland.
I remember
Like,
my
downtown
choice was
Oakland.
that
We're going for
me
it.
and Johnny Menzel and Andre the Giant are going incognito in Vegas.
That's right.
I'm still proud of that
Yes,
choice.
and Dr. Pope said Dan Campbell and Todd Haley in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. Just for a good old boy time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's drink it up.
All right, keep it going. What else we got?
That's a great one.
Yeah. My last one for me, only Florida was impacted by 9/11.
No, he was doing that one. Cut that. He was getting,
So
do my Bob Barker one.
my last one for me is that I said. All right, the last one I said, the USA will beat Australia at swimming. And I
we did.
no.
In total medals or golds?
Hang on. So now I'm done with mine. I'm moving on to McCoy.
Oh,
All right, and so
Okay, he's
all right.
keeping
Yeah.
lists.
I don't have any by you, Chris.
I don't say
You
much.
kept it
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Kept it
No,
smart.
that's not on the menu.
I don't have
Not a
any.
chance.
I don't have any by you. All right. My number one from Cody is you had to pick somebody to fight. Cody wants to beat Bob Barker's ass.
He specifically said he wanted to beat a
Bob Barker.
99-year-old
Yeah.
Barker.
Yeah,
Not young,
not even
Not a-
spry,
71.
lively.
not even Happy Gilmore Bob Barker. You just want to beat
He
Bob
wanted a
Barker's
guy
ass.
with one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel. Like, that's who he wanted to fight.
I think he died very soon after.
He just wanted, he just wanted to beat his ass. Like why?
because
McCoy?
I wasn't
you're mean.
confident. Yeah, that was.
Why?
As
All right.
soon as I said it, it felt that was might be on the
This is
squeezies.
just-
I felt really good about
Say
all
it
of that.
out loud
Yeah,
to know how terrible
Just
it is
terrible.
to just
Just
as soon as I
Just
said
you wanted
assault
to
an old
fight
man.
an old man.
and you're like not even
it's
70-year-old. You want
I took-
98?
I took Vince Wilfork. All right, you took Bob Barker.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
That's great.
But that's not the point
At
of the
what
fight,
cost?
You know, that's not the point of the
What
fight.
cost, McCoy?
All right, shall I read my list?
All right, my next one. McCoy.
Oh shit.
All right, McCoy. I hate giving thanks.
Oh my God, yes.
I do, and we didn't do it this year, and it was great.
Oh, we're
It's
gonna
just
walk upstairs and tell everybody
it's
you
just-
forgot to do that on Thanksgiving.
absolutely absurd. Like the day of Thanksgiving
Yeah.
is to give thanks. You give your thanks, and that is like that. That is what you hate about.
Damn right. I
Thanksgiving?
stand by that one. No way.
Oh
I
my
stand by that.
God! Like that was just. I'll never get over that. Like he hates giving thanks on the day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I stand by that.
You give thanks.
Yeah.
All right, my last one from McCoy.
What?
All right. Yeah, my last one from McCoy.
I don't remember this
All
year.
right, Cody trying to air quotes help his future tenants by shoving shit in the back of the attic.
That was a week ago. I can still see the bruises.
You're covered in bruises. I can see them. But you saying I was trying to help them
Yeah.
by shoving in the back. Well, they never
By just
see
leaving
it.
a pile of trash.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I was
By
justified.
leaving a pile of trash for them to collect
Yeah.
in the most inopportune spot possible.
Yeah, but they weren't. It was
just
just.
about killed me twice.
It was gonna be so deep. They'd be like, that's been there for years.
No.
Shit.
That was karma. That was divine intervention.
So bad.
You don't do that, and you.
When laziness has a
we should have
timeline.
named Moron Mountain for you.
What?
But it's just no shoving it in the back to help.
I was in the wrong.
You were helping.
No one else has done that.
You were helping the next.
No, I have
movers.
not.
Like no, I've never done.
I hope you guys go to the dump and you sell your house. I hope you. I hope.
I threw all of my shit away in the dump, like because I'm not leaving it like an asshole.
I've moved out of a lot of places.
I'm
and
leaving
I
it
always
in a-
100% moved out. You were the bad guy here.
All right, I got a list.
All right, there's my list.
Okay.
Squeezies.
The
God, you guys
Squeezies.
have way more thorough list than I
2024.
have.
Joey thinks Lamar Jackson is the best athlete since Bo Jackson.
I still
That's
double
bullshit.
down.
That's such a
double
that's
down.
just like an impossible comparison.
Double down.
Not even close.
Oh, dude, no, he should win the MVP again. Like he's the best player
That's
in the
a
NFL.
terrible take.
He is.
Best athlete?
Yes, the best athlete we've seen since Bo Jackson. I'll double down. Double down.
Okay, we got Mike calls an audible mid-show to say CSU will make the Final
I
Four
forgot about that.
only for them to get their asses kicked
In the first round.
The
48
very-
hours after recording.
Very next day.
This is
that
rhymes
was-
with Ike.
that was bad.
During the
That was bad.
recording says,
Yeah.
"Oh, CSU's got this."
Yeah.
48 hours.
4, man.
Oh, he,
I
were like an
appreciate
11
you,
seed.
Rhymes with Ike, because
Rhymes with
you
Ike.
are a Madison graduate. You are Wisconsin, but you love the Rams. But that was a bad,
that was bad. All right.
bad take.
Joey, I got you. Joey forcing the corpse of John Madden to ride cross country to
DD.
DD.
He was driving. He was driving the whole time. Yeah.
What was that? Was that what
Pulling
was
John
the top?
Madden out of the grave, and it's like, hey, bro, here are the keys. Would
It was
you
the
mind?
best cross country road
Road trip.
Yeah.
And Joey took a dead John Madden to take him and who's the drinking
Wade
base-
Boggs?
Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs. That was Wade Boggs.
In the Madden mobile.
Drink 100 beers. The cross country road trip flight. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was a good one. Joey had that one. Also, Chris thinks Lamar Jackson's overrated.
Oh,
I think I said that last year.
No,
This is
it's
this,
still-
this is this year too.
it's still safe.
Oh, okay.
He's having one of the best seasons we've ever seen.
Ooh, that's
ever.
that's
It was
growing.
last year that I said that because then he won the MVP and I ate my crow. That was my claim to shame.
I think you're still
I said that
set.
last year,
and
then
he
he won
might
the
win it
MVP, and I was
again.
like, well, I guess collectively I could not have been more wrong.
He might win his third this year.
It's true.
He definitely
So
could.
just
Also, Bronny
build up that claim to shame. It's
Little-
a jacket at this point.
little
just get it on. Yeah.
little Bronny will never be an all-star. I think we all agreed on. I mean, that's like not outlandish.
That's not a bad take.
Yeah.
That's
Bronny? Bronny
Why did
wrote
that
it
even
down.
make
I
the
wrote it
list?
down.
Yeah.
I'll
Why
move
did that
on.
make the list? That
Also,
got rescinded to the G League.
Yeah, it's true. We had some other bits. Cinderella teaching animals to speak. I thought was
Yes.
that was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That was Joey calling out Cinderella for.
Joey had clearly spent a significant amount of time thinking about Cinderella and the time that it would take to learn how to talk to animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
He was pissed.
found a way to
was
talk
pissed.
about that
Not
on
only
this show.
talking to animals, but then figuring out how to teach them to talk back to her. You know, and so like that is that was that.
Well, yeah,
it's
it's
incredible.
not talking to someone if you're just monologuing.
If you
There's gotta be back
if
and
you can
forth.
understand mice, that's a
pretty good.
skill.
That's
That's
pretty
a skill. That's ridiculous.
Also, this could
Yeah.
be Chris. You limit this is Squeezy. Joey takes. It was a favorite non-athlete to be in a home run derby.
Okay.
Who did Joey take?
Was it Bryson DeChambeau?
No.
It was Stephen Hawking.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
He figured out a way.
Why?
Yeah, like, no, dude, you got to be.
I don't
kidding
even
me.
remember
Yeah.
what was the
Yeah.
thought process.
It was who are you non-athlete in a home run derby and Juice Boy Joe the solo sift.
That's right.
He took Stephen Hawking.
Are you telling me
that's
this
a
guy that does
Squeezy
not? He figured out the theory of relativity.
No, he
can't-
did not.
without walking.
I mean, well, you can't tell me that he can't.
Einstein created
Shift.
the theory of relativity.
Yeah, I know, but he proved it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he proved it. And you're telling me this dude couldn't like fashion a
Wait, are you
fast
doubling
turning,
down on this right now?
A fast turning like wheelchair. Just send that shit to
What?
the moon.
That's not him in a home
Oh,
run
yeah.
derby.
He can't
That's a
move.
robot.
No, I know, but like
That's a robot that is tearing his body apart
yeah, but if it's in
because
his
he's
hands,
in it for some reason.
so, yeah, if
Stephen
the bat is in
Hawking?
his hands. He's sending it. You know,
He can't hold the bat.
dude. He'll be in like in this weird like doosh, and like just
This
send
is
it,
like
and
as
then,
bad as putting the corpse of John Madden behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
This is really
the
bad.
list. Did you have any?
I doubled down.
I did.
Okay. What did you have?
All right, so these are fairly recent ones. Let's talk about the time that
Slingshot.
Joey tried to make the point that Florida, the University of Florida, was the only team impacted by 9/11. He was talking about what was it? The greatest Heisman snubs very recently. He talks about how Florida
Danny Werfel. Yeah.
Florida didn't make it into the Natty because they lost in the SEC
was Rex
championship.
Grossman.
And the only reason that they lost was because of 9/11. As if the other team hadn't also simultaneously just had
Experienced.
Oh,
experienced
God.
9/11.
That was not good, Joe.
Oh,
It was
God.
terrible. You said it
That was
as if
bad.
it was just like a fact.
Yeah.
Like
The only
they
time they
brought-
lost was 9/11.
like it's like you said it as if like the Florida Gators went on a field trip to the World Trade Centers that day.
Yeah.
Like and it was that impactful to them.
Oh my God.
Rather than just like
All
they
of them had family members that died. Like all.
Oh,
of
okay,
Every
moving
single one.
on. Yeah. What do you got?
The other one that neither one of you brought up. You remember when the Bills traded for Amari Cooper and Cody tried to sell that they were so scared of the Chiefs
Yeah.
that they traded for a wide receiver that they don't even need.
Yeah.
As if they didn't have a completely dog shit wide receiver room and went and traded for the top wide receiver that was
afraid.
on
They're
the trading
afraid.
block.
Because the
at
Chiefs
time.
were going to get him.
No, they're afraid.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I thought that was a good take.
That's not a good take.
No,
They're
the
it's a
Chiefs
terrible
wanted him.
tape.
They're afraid. They're not afraid
Because
of
the
Chiefs.
Bills are the one who traded for us to get Trent McDuffie. The Bills are the ones traded the Chiefs to get Patrick Mahomes. So like shit, we have given them a lot of all-pro people. Let's go ahead and get Amari Cooper. Oh, I think there was.
As if they
That's
didn't have
bullshit.
this wide open, known gap and outright complete need in their wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Like, It's not like they had stacked wide receivers and were like, let's just toss one more onto this like super amazing depth that we have. Like they've got this anemic wide receiver room, and you're like, oh my God, you mean to tell me they're trading for a very good wide receiver? What a shocker. The Chiefs must have just terrified them.
Oh, yeah.
Filling this very obvious gap on their roster.
You done?
Terrible.
All right, guys. Squeezies 2024. Out of the list that us three just put, is there any that you want to bubble to the top?
Oh my God.
I'm not proud of myself, but the Dodgers will not win the World Series.
I was thinking Eagles O-line rowing for the Olympics. What are you thinking?
I mean,
Because right now it's 2 or 3 of Joe. Do you have any very passionate?
The Florida 9/11 thing, like you said it as if it was like as if it was like a base fact of the game.
He was so confident.
Like you rolled right through that as if you were like, yeah, you know, they were having a tough day.
You snuck it up.
9/11, you know,
no one else played.
Like,
hold on.
What?
So you're taking your own take.
My
I'm
own
taking a
take,
Joey take. Chris is taking a Joey take. Therefore,
Jesus. Oh God,
ladies and gentlemen,
what was the worst take?
it's just you.
No, it has to be Florida.
Oh, can we
It's just
It
you.
has to be Florida.
Joey had all 3.
Yeah.
Could we just throw this out to the Juice Junkies? Like, what do y'all think was the worst take of those 3? Like,
We're gonna go with. I think the table's going with Joey.
Florida.
All of them.
I think just Joey in general.
Joey.
It's just a Moron
I got bad
Mountain.
takes. I got bad takes, but I had good
JoJo.
ones too. But I just throw them out. I just throw them out.
was bad.
there.
3
You know,
bad
just-
ones in a row. Oh,
yeah.
gosh. I thought Bob
Florida
Barker was
9/11
for sure.
connection. Like I lost sleep over that. I was like, where was Joey trying to go with that?
I don't know.
What could he possibly have been making?
Ladies and gentlemen, unless the Juice Junkies say otherwise, we are going to crown Moron of the Year. We're going to give you the annual Juice Junkie Award to Mr. Salt of Sift. JoJo.
I don't want to
Linehan.
clap for myself. I don't, but I'm doing it.
You did it.
You know,
Can we give him like 30 seconds?
We'll
to
give you
an
a
acceptance
one-breath
speech?
acceptance speech. Go for it.
Well, we've been through this together. And I'll say that.
You can take your breath now.
Well, I just did. And now I got to take it again. I will say that through all the trials and tribulations, I've always just tried to put out what I felt in my heart. And
That's true. I believe that.
That's
yeah,
true.
I always
I
have.
really believe that.
You know, and just
Yeah.
my convictions. And if you agree, then you lost a lot of money. All right, and so this just I love you, Juice Junkies.
But don't
there we
listen
go.
to JoJo.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Or I might sound smart.
He's confident.
but I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, you say it with conviction, though.
Yeah, and he's wrong.
You never lack for belief in yourself.
No, of course. I
JoJo,
do.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Second
man.
annual
Thank you,
Juice
buddy.
Junkie Award, Mr. JoJo Linehan.
Thank you. Thank you. I had a lot of nominations.
Hey, a lot of volume this year. Good job to Chris. Keeping it fairly clean
Yeah,
this year.
I had nothing for him. Where are
Fellas,
your
that's
bad takes?
hey, that's
Keep
my
it
New
clean.
Year's resolution to
Yeah.
have more just shit.
Just keeping it clean.
just
for
throw it
2025.
out there, dude.
Just
I mean,
throw more shit out there.
all of mine were out there. So remember, Juice Junkies, you can hopefully get on my level and be nominated for a Squeezie. Actually, you don't want to be nominated for Squeezie. But anyway, send it in by listening to our show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through on Apple. And we encourage you to follow the YouTube channel and Spotify channels. Push that subscribe button. Also, be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Join our Juice Junkie community.
Yep,
Mm.
We would
buddy.
love to have you. Cody, back to you.
Thanks, Joe. It was a great year, 2024 for the Juice Boys. We want to thank everyone again. We've done it a few times, but
Yeah.
just the fact you follow, that you engage, that you comment, you send stuff in.
We love you.
We're building
We
a
love
little
you.
something
Yeah.
here.
We
So
love
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Juice Junkies.
Yeah, we're-
Juice Junkie
we love
Nation.
you.
we aren't anything without them. We're just 3 morons who we're going to talk anyway.
We're global with the Juice Junkies. It's not.
Didn't we
fair to
hit like
call it a
10
nation.
countries?
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Countries.
Chet in Perth. What's up, brother? We haven't called you out in a long time.
There was somebody in Singapore that's
Yeah.
been listening
Yeah.
every single week.
We're in, guys.
It's dope.
So
I love it.
be a friend, tell a friend.
Gerald in Singapore.
Yeah, of course, Gerald.
Of course, Gerald.
If you
is
even
out
get
in
a
Singapore.
smirk, a smile, if you laugh at all, tell a friend. We want to be a part of that. So, Chris, how did we do last week? CFB picks.
Fellas, yeah. Not terrible. Everybody, including the Wheel of D-Gen, went 2-1. Except for me, I went 1-2.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah, it was a heartbreaker. I was looking at the one that I did go with, though, that like I hit. And it was the last pick that I made, and I called an audible at the last second. And audibled away from what would have been a loss. So I almost went 0-3, boys.
Okay.
So with the two of you tying, Joey, you are the moron of the year.
Dude,
you get the honor to lead us off.
I have to be
I don't think so. Make your pick.
I gotta be winning.
Make your pick.
As much as I hate to say this, like I'm my entire soul is betting on the Broncos.
Whoa.
Okay.
Like we need it.
Okay.
Broncos plus 3.5.
Okay.
Come on.
On the road.
Come on.
On the road.
Come on, Broncos. All right, let's do it.
Guys, give me the Saints plus 1.5 against Ryder?
The Saints.
Desmond Ritter?
What? You're betting on the Saints to win?
Yeah, plus 1.5.
Oh
Come
my
on, against the
God.
Raiders?
No, my God, they're so bad.
Nah, Raiders
They're
are awful.
so bad. Oh no,
Raiders are awful.
I mean, they're
Saints are
feeling
that much
Spencer
worse.
Rattler.
Yeah.
The Saints are
Oh,
that
wait,
much
fuck.
worse.
Tomorrow's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I already said it. I can't take it back.
Spencer Rattler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris,
Do it.
Dude.
keep it moving.
Fellas, I'm going to go ahead and nab Chargers -4 at the Patriots.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, Chargers are they're just getting the job done this season. Like
I fucking hate him.
week in, week out.
They are,
I
yeah.
hate
They're just
them.
figuring out ways to cover spreads and get dubs.
I hate them.
Jojo Potato.
Now I'm coming in. I'm looking at the games this week and
Take your time, we got all night.
Cowboys, Eagles.
What? Taking that?
Taking Cowboys plus 8.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should feel bad about that
Taking
pick.
it.
that's what it was. My joke at the first beginning. This show is more useless than the Cowboys Netflix documentary that's coming out.
And Cooper Rush is
No laugh? Fuck.
no
That was a pretty good joke.
no laugh. I laughed at the no laugh. Yeah. I laughed at the no laugh.
I'll take it.
It's just, Cooper Rush. Come on.
Koopaloop?
Come on.
Koopaloop.
I hate it,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
8.5.
You know what, Joe?
What?
Give me them CSU Rams -3
Let's
against
go, baby.
Miami of Ohio.
Oh, let's go.
It's
Let's
a banger.
go. Let's
It's a
go,
banger.
Rams.
You need ratings? You go CSU.
I said I'm proud to be a CSU Ram.
I always forget.
Go, baby.
I graduated
Let's
there.
go. I know you did.
Yeah, I know.
Chris.
You
Yeah, but
never
you
mentioned
second-
it.
You never
You
mentioned
carry
it. And-
no pride whatsoever
no pride.
Very little.
in
no
your
pride.
alma mater.
Christopher.
Like,
all the money,
So
all the money
disappointing.
you gave, and you just don't care.
No.
You don't care.
boys, I'm going to go ahead and take Iowa State plus 3.5 versus Miami. I hate Miami. I think Iowa State, they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
not?
Iowa State. The Cyclones.
The Cyclones? What do you have against the Cyclones?
Stupid.
What?
They're stupid. Like Iowa's awesome. They turn. They look at the
Dude, have you
and
ever
the
been to
kids
Iowa State? Have you ever been to
in the
Ames?
hospital?
It's a great
I mean,
town.
dude. No,
We're gonna
It's a
Iowa. You
joke.
don't like
there's no
that?
great towns in Iowa. You know, it's just
That's
yeah.
a little squeezy. That's,
Okay.
that's a backdoor squeezy.
I got to reach out to some folks that I knew who went to Iowa State and tell them to harass you personally.
Jojo, bring us home.
That's right. All right, I'm doing the over. All right, I'm looking at one game, guys. It's not a bowl game. It's not anything special, but it's two teams that have made an impact this year: Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt. Both of these teams were like big this year. Like both of them running the goalposts down 3 miles down and then throwing it in
Down
the
Broadway.
Cumberland River. I'm taking the over. Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt over 51.5. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Let's see
Okay.
some points.
See some
points.
flash.
Yeah.
Guys, give me the 49.5 Broncos, Cincy Bengals. Both teams desperate out of their minds. Bengals don't play any defense. Broncos will probably get some stops, but that offense is tough to stop. It'll be a 25-25
We
game,
need
right?
we need the Broncos to win.
Terrible.
We? I don't need that.
Oh,
I've moved on.
the collective we.
We, the
do.
collective?
Yeah.
Chris.
Joey likes to just include people in on what he's up to.
That's right. Chris, for third pick, bring us home, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Boys, I'm going to go ahead and go Raiders at Saints under 38.
Oh, that feels right.
I mean,
That feels right.
Just
That's just disgusting.
like neither team has any pride whatsoever outside of like maybe fielding a decent defense. And neither one of them is trotting out a quarterback who has any right to
Desmond
be
Ritter versus Spencer Rattler?
God, that is
What a shit show.
That's a bad.
Who's
that
announcing
will
that
be
game?
taking like a CFL game.
Yeah, who's announcing that game? Probably us. They're going to call us.
Evan Eagle. Well, yeah. You move from Nickelodeon games up to that. Yeah.
That's right. Chris, Wheel of Degeneracy. It's been one full year of the Wheel of Degen. Bring us home.
I love it. All right, so we pre-picked. We're doing Iowa State at Miami, Jets at Bills,
Yes, sir.
and Packers at Vikings.
Oh,
And
good
as
games.
always, on the wheel, we've got home spread, we've got away spread, we've got over, we've got under, and everybody takes a shot.
Everybody.
Shit, very
Everybody.
I don't care how
got
many
the-
damn spins I need to do. We're taking a shot.
Happy
boys.
holidays.
Give us our
We
first
brought the
spin,
bottle,
boys.
so McCoy cannot get out of it.
Under.
56. Kind of hate that actually.
Okay.
Yeah, not a big fan. All right, up next
That's
we
not
have
good. It's not good.
the Jets at the Bills. Let's give it the old spin.
I hate both these teams.
Away spread. Okay, so Jets plus 8.5.
Oh lordy! Oh no!
Big Jets guy.
no,
I hate
no,
that
we're
even
not.
more.
No, we're not. No.
I hate that a whole lot more. And last is Packers at Vikings. Let's see what we get here, boys. Under.
A lot of
Okay,
unders.
under 48 and a half.
It's just lame. This is lame.
I don't really care.
Give me your glasses.
We're
Give me
gonna
your
spin her
glasses.
one more time. And spin her one more time.
Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
We're gonna add one more. Everybody takes a shot onto the list here.
Give me your glasses, my friends. Yo, here we go.
Okay, let's give her one more spin here, boys. Hey, it's everybody takes a shot.
Yes,
Chris manipulated
it's gonna be
this
good, right? One.
in our Juice Boy mugs. Merry Christmas, Chris. Thank you for such a wonderful gift.
Fellas, I was giddy when I came up with this idea. And when I saw the outcome,
Let's reflect on this year for 30 seconds, sir.
what do we think?
Thousands of listens
Yeah.
to the year.
God, that is nuts.
We went from 200
We had
to.
a-
We
what'd I
owe
tell you?
so many apologies for the amount of hours
We
of
had
people's
a-
lives we've stolen.
We had a reel that meant to 2.3 mil.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We had a.
Yeah.
If anyone has. Yeah, I forgot. This middle of summer.
Yeah.
2.5 million views.
Million.
In the last
Yeah.
30 days, we have reached 250,000 people.
Yeah.
Guys,
We love you.
we're doing a little thing right here.
We love
In
you,
a
friend.
basement of a guy.
Just some dude's basement.
Yeah.
We're locked down here.
Please tell a friend. Be a friend.
Yeah.
Take a shot with
If
us.
you do
love
anything
it. We
for
love
us,
it. We
our
love it.
one Christmas gift, our one Christmas wish,
Oh, guys, we got to
please
call
just
out.
share this with somebody.
Yes.
If we gave you a laugh, gave you a smile,
Yep.
We got to call out the people who mean a lot to us. Dell, Mike in Georgia.
Rhymes with Ike.
Rhymes with Ike. Listener Lewis.
Former
Listener
Listener
Lewis.
Kendall,
Yeah. Owen Cashman. He
Yeah.
listens all the time.
Our in-laws. Hell, our in-laws. Our father.
How
our
about
mother-in-law.
Mangrove Joe? That dude
Mangrove
has,
Joe. We love
has done a
Mangrove
lot of
Joe.
heavy
We
lifting.
love Mangrove
If you
Joe.
have a thought,
Yeah.
you know what? Hold on. Did we just, were we going
What about
to the ending of a
Coach
show?
Prime's
and I just messed
assistant?
Yeah.
Coach Prime's assistant.
At gmail.com?
Been such a dick.
fucked up.
he did not care
That
for
guy's
us.
an asshole.
We were
Yeah.
naturally going into an ending, and I just fucked it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Just
Cheers,
keep it in.
boys.
Just keep
Cheers
it in.
to 2025.
Merry
Keep it
Christmas. Another year.
See you out in the stands.
See you out in the stands.
Stay loose. Stay juicy.
See you out in the stands, baby. We love
Suck
you.
it, losers.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Love you all. Mwah. Thanks for a great year. We'll see you in
Bye.
2025.
Love you guys.